What's up, Fitness Knights? You know what it is. Today I was just thinking about like happy mistakes that we make and like in life, pretty much. Like sometimes we'll be going through life and we'll be doing the things that we love, and like we'll be showing up for the things that we love, like whether it's basketball, right? Like this is a great example, right? So like basketball, you show up, like let's say you're on a basketball team and you keep missing practice, right? The odds of you making the half court shot at the buzzer when it's going off to win the game are really low because you're never showing up, right? And that's not going to be a happy mistake for you. But if you're showing up every single day to all the practices, to all the games, to everything like that, the likelihood of you getting the ball in your hands at a buzzer-beating shot and making it are way more plausible, you know? It might be the happiest mistake of your life. Think of Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan every single day put in that work. I remember him talking about people who never showed up to practice. I remember him talking about people who never showed up to put in the extra ounce of work that they knew they had to. But instead he did every single day. And what happened? He got the buzzer-beating ball in his hands. You know what he fucking did? He sank that shot for the best mistake of his life. You know, like sometimes we'll go through these things that will feel like, why the fuck am I going through these things even though I'm showing up? Even though I'm showing up for practice, even though I'm showing up for the game, like why are these things happening? You know, they're not all perfect. Life's not always gonna be perfect. It really isn't. But what's great about that is if you keep showing up, you're gonna figure out, you're gonna have some sort of happy mistake happen, and that happy mistake that happens might fucking change everything, man. You never know. You show up, maybe you're playing a football game, right? And the quarterback gets injured, so you got to go in as the second string football quarterback, right? And then it just so happens that there was a scout there to see the main quarterback play, but he got injured, so then you threw a perfect game. What do you think's gonna happen? That might be the happiest mistake of your life. Sure, everything was fucking discombobulated as fuck, but guess what happened? Because you kept showing up to practice, because you kept showing up to games, because you kept believing in yourself and believing in the version of you that you couldn't see, then you played the perfect game. And it might have just been the best mistake of your life. So don't sleep on yourself for the happiest mistakes of your life. Show up for yourself every day. And when you show up for yourself every day, it just creates the best version of yourself, and you never know what could happen. Stop counting yourselves out. Stop getting into mental cycles where you're telling yourself, I can't do this. Start getting into the mental cycles of I can do this, I will do this, and it's going to make me a better me, and there's going to be a blessing on the other side of it. So you know what it is, Fitness Knights. Thanks for listening to me ramble a little bit. All right, peace. What's up, Fitness Knights? You know, just back at the gym with another workout today. We got back day. Fuck yeah, feeling really good because, you know, carved up and drinking a lot of water. You know, compound interest of all the rated seasons heads up. But I want to tell you something, you know, to build a better physique, to build a better life, to build a better career, to build better stability, you can't only get good at the things that you're good at, but you got to get good at breaking habits. You know, like, everything in life is really a skill. Breaking habits is definitely a skill that really, if you get good at it, that you can actually defeat a lot of your fucking demons, you know. So like, maybe smoke cigarettes, you know, but that's a really tough one to get, you know, to drop. But there's like levels to it, you know. Like I'd say it's tough on the scale of like dropping the habit, right? But if you learn to accustom your skill of breaking a habit all the way up to the mental toughness that you can break the habit of smoking cigarettes, then you're going to be in a better mental frame and you're going to be closer to the best version of yourself, you know. Breaking habits is fucking hard. It's one of the hardest things you can do, but it's definitely worth it in the end. Especially when you start to see like everything come together slowly, you know. So get good at breaking habits, get good at doing the right thing, get good at staying disciplined, and you're going to see a lot of changes. Probably like slowly first, but then after a while, it really adds up, you know. So, you know, it is Fitness Nights. I'm about to go and crush the rest of this workout. See ya.